Alright, what is up guys, it is Spider back for another solo leveling Arise video. So we have a lot to kind of talk about. Not gonna lie, I did kind of have to cut down this video in half because it was a little bit too long, so I'm gonna make 2 videos of this. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about the shadows, and a whole bunch of stuff to go with that. Also some events, that I, we'll take a look at, though to be honest, I'll probably just skim it. Because we get kind of a lot cooking up, we get the Valentine's event, pretty cool. It's very simple, we'll go back to it probably a little later to show, but yeah, we get the flying easel thing, very simple stuff. There's nothing too crazy, basically just do your dailies and whatever. This is the outfit as well, which is pretty cool. These other goodies here, so, keep that in mind. But yeah, nothing too crazy, and then we also have the new WBL, so yeah, we'll be going into that a little bit, in the video, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Shadow's kind of got a bit of an upgrade here. Oh, besides that, I'm also gonna upgrade myself here. Alright, I'll do that. So, the main thing here with the shadows, there's apparently supposed to be a new shadow we're supposed to get, but I don't see her here. Yeah, it's supposed to be like the witch, ice witch we're supposed to get as a shadow, but I guess she's not here. Also, I didn't realize the UI got switched up again. So that's kind of cool, I guess. I didn't realize we got a new UI menu here. Let's go back to the shadows real quick, because there's something we also have to take in the we have to look in the shadows section, right? Because we now have weapons. Yeah, shadows now have weapons available to equip here. So there's a new thing we have to also farm up to equip these new weapons, which you have to craft them. And then they take just general traces of shadow if you want to craft weapons for your shadows here. And it looks like bare minimum, if you want to craft a weapon, you need at least 20 of these. And they do give new buffs, so if you want, so we'll go through each one of these so you guys can take a look and see what each one gets for the buffs and stuff from the weapons. So for our boy Baru here, right? For our boy Baru, this is what he gets. So he gets the scythe, which is interesting. I actually don't know if Sunjin will get the scythe from him, but anyways, this is what he gets. So his basic skill. The user leaps up to the air and slams into the ground and causes an explosion. Damage 400, which I'm assuming you can maybe level up or whatever, right? And then when the skill hits, it activates the punishment effect, which the effect does is that it increases the damage taken by 5% for 20 seconds. Honestly, kind of huge. That's kind of huge. Now, it's 5%, right? Not that massive, but it's still pretty good, right? Still pretty good. Also, can't cut that out. And then we also have this other effect here where the shadows healing given increases by 15% and their defense penetration increases by 2.5. I mean, that's pretty good, right? Because Baru can heal. He can heal. That's pretty huge. Now let's look at our boy Tusk here with the. Oh, I guess it's something else. You have to keep that in mind. You do have to apparently take them up to general to get the weapon. So keep that in mind. You gotta take them up all the way to purple tier. Am I really not? Can I not really see what the weapon does though? Really? Am I not allowed to see what the weapon does at least? Unless maybe. Is it this one maybe? Maybe it's special skill. Okay, we already will at least see. Okay, so it's special skill here on the skill section. Okay, because I was like, damn it, I want to at least see what it at least does. All right, so the Orb of Avarice for our boy Tusk here. What it does is that the user unleashes a forward-facing blast of fire of dragon power. So because they see the newest episode of the anime, which is really fucking cool. You'll know what that is basically, or if you flip, the fight against them, which most of you guys probably have. You guys are a bit of veteran players, right? Anyways, the damage, decent amount, 500 of the user's attack, and then when the skill hits, it activates burn effect, and then burn basically just deal DOT basically. So 30% of attack every 3 seconds for 30 seconds. So kind of big actually, kind of big. And the other thing he gets here is the enemies with 50%. So it's kind of like a new passive too, to be honest. It looks like these also, or at least the armament effects have an upgrade, which is interesting. Much more here, okay. Let's see, so enemies with 50% or less HP take 8% more damage when they are hit by a shadow. Enemies with 50% or less HP take 8% more damage. But granted, it's only when they're hit by a shadow. That's kind of not bad though. So it's kind of like what Baru is giving, but like only when they get hit by a shadow, right? And also when their HP is left, so less by 50%. But yeah, I mean, not too bad. I mean, from what I see so far, Baru's does seem a bit better, to be honest. But that's still not half bad. That's still not half bad for his weapon. We also have our boy Blades here, Sadly, Sunjin was not able to get him, but, we'll see what our boy Blade here has. So the user hides and throws a dagger into the air. The user then teleports behind the enemy to strike them out. Now, when it says user, I don't know if it means like actually Sun Jin Woo or whoever you're playing with, or if it means the shadow specifically, because it might mean Sun Jin Woo, but I'm honestly not too sure because I'm assuming it's the shadow. I think the shadow makes more sense if it was doing this move, right? And then the damage is 444 of the user's attack, and then when the final hit lands, it stuns the target, but it's only for 1 second. I mean, not that bad, I guess. I mean, the stun could be good, right? And if maybe we're able to upgrade these weapons, which I think we should be able to, right? Then I'm assuming it's going to probably be a longer stun, which, I mean, that's still pretty good, right? It's still pretty good. And then there's other, like, new passive effect here. The Shadow's attack increases by 2.5, and the defense pen increases by 2.5. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's just kind of just general, just decent, just so he does more damage, and he's able to stun now, so, yeah, not too bad. Also, this might mean that with these new weapons, it might be a good idea to now, we'll get back to this in a second, right, real quick, but I do want to talk about this. It may be a good idea to now, because we're going to be able to choose a free, like, legendary, free legendary blessing stone very soon. We're going to be able to get a free one here of your choosing, and it might be time, to be honest, actually I just can't really show it here. I might be better go on the codex here, but it might be time to go ahead and pick up, if I can find it. It's not HP extraction. Is it Monarch's? Yeah, Monarch's domain. So the reason why I recommend it, this might be a good recommendation to pick up, is because Shadow's attack within the domain increases by 100%, and the Shadows also deal damage equal to 100% of the values of your of attack every second the enemies are within the domain. Correct me if I'm second, but it's still pretty big, right? So this one might be kind of good now, to be honest, because of these weapons, and then like something like Borrow here, right? So this is kind of like how they both have like names. Or my bad, Blades. or Baruka, I don't know. Just like the name. But yeah, so with all this stuff here, this weapon and everything, right? It might look be kind of good to have that Monarch's domain just so you can do way more damage here. Maybe. Alright, let's look at our boy Serby. Let's see what his weapon. So he has the Lycan Slayer, SR weapon. Like I was a little bit worried that we would have to have the weapons, but no, we just literally have to just level them up, send them enough, and then try to get them to feels right. So this is what this is what our boy Serby does. So a meteor appears mid-air and launches itself at a nearby target. So kind of like what he does when you fight against him, right? Damage is 562 of the user's attack, and then when the skill hits, it applies combustion, which is pretty good. Combustion deals damage equal to 50% of the user's attack every 3 seconds, and increases the damage taken by 5%. Duration infinite. I mean, not gonna lie, that sounds kinda... I mean, I'll be honest with you, that sounds kinda like the best one so far that we've seen. Like, as much as I love our boy Baru here, which, I mean, this is still pretty good. Increases damage taken by 5%, but it's only for 20 seconds. I mean, our boy Serby here is basically saying, yeah, but I could just do that forever, the same amount. Now, it's not as much damage initially, I think, right? Or maybe, yeah, I don't know. Like, this one just seems kind of better. I'm assuming that maybe the Barrow says like more AOE to apply it, or maybe I think maybe our boy Serby's single target maybe, because it does say, well, this is nearby targets, right? But at the same time, infinite 5% damage increase to the enemy is kind of huge. It's kind of huge, and this is maybe if this like gets leveled up more, this could go even further with the damage intake. So I mean, damage taken increase. So I mean, that's pretty big. That's pretty big, I gotta be honest, that's pretty big. Not to mention the other stuff our boy Serby can do. He has another combustion here, so that's already a 10%. I don't remember if this can stack though. Because I think I heard somewhere where this doesn't stack or something. But if it does stack, that's already off the bat. 15%, no matter what, never coming off. They're taking extra increased damage. Actually, that's 20%, huh? So maybe more than that. Let's see. So then when Serby hits a target with the combustion effect applied, his skill damage increases by. Okay, so basically whenever he hits someone with combustion, he gets an extra damage increase to his skills. I mean, yeah. I mean, Serby just sounds really, really, really good. Yeah, like unironically, I think Serby is just really good. Yeah, honestly, Serby might be worth it. Now I'm assuming these apply no matter what. Like even if you have him as leader, if you don't have him as leader, I'm assuming these will still apply. But like, I'll be honest, this just sounds really good. He's just gonna be able to stack on that increased damage. So Serbi's just looking out to be still one of the better shadows to just level up right away, which is pretty cool. And here we go, we have Kaisel here. Kaisel's is Scotty, which is a little interesting. So Scotty just he just does a bit more damage. A bit more damage, alright. And is it passive? The Shadow's critical hit damage increases by 4% of the damage dealt to bosses increased by 5%. Okay, that kind of makes up for it. Because as you guys kind of know, Kaisel's kind of a little bit of a letdown because he's kind of only focusing on doing damage, but like not that many buffs or debuffs. Besides like this skill here, so he's kind of fell off a little bit, or you know, he's not been really that good. Granted, he does have the ultimate skill down, which I mean that's still pretty good, right? I mean, low key, kind of not bad though. Kind of not bad. You know, more damage to bosses. You have your ultimate damage increase here. He's kind of good. You know, I mean, that's not too bad. I wouldn't say it's better than Serbi's, but like, that's still not too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad, I think. I don't think that's too bad. Granted, it's only he himself that gets crit damage, but at the same time... Wait, and their damage dealt to boss... Oh, never mind. I thought this said the damage to bosses gets increased for everybody, or at the very least for some people who know. I think this is specifically saying that Kaisel does more damage to bosses. I mean, maybe if you have more Monarch's Domain, that might actually be really good. I think Kaisel's maybe supposed to be more of a Monarch's Domain shadow. I think that's what they're kind of going for here. I think he's supposed to be more, you use Monarch's Domain, you kind of buff him up a lot, so he's the one that's doing more nuke damage, and you're more acting as the support to break or whatever, to stun. So I think maybe that's what Kaisel's supposed to be. He's supposed to be more of that DPS shadow, where someone like Beru can do kind of both, but he's not like super like DPS or whatever. And we have Big Rock here, a boy Big Rock, you know, very reliable guy, you know, surprisingly very reliable. So let's see, his weapon is the rock hammer, which is a little bit funny, right? So his also just does damage, kind of sucks. It's the dash one. And then his new passive here, when the shadow is hit, or when the shadow is hit, wait, what? When the shadow is hit, the target's attack. Oh yeah, so okay, so saying whenever he gets attacked, his attack gets. Wait. Oh no, wait. When the shadow is hit, the target's attack decreases by 2.5 for 5 seconds. When the shadow is hit, the attacker's defense is increased by 30% for... Oh, okay, so I think what it's saying is that when Big Rock is hit, the enemy who attacked him gets their damage reduced by 2.5 for 5 seconds. And then... when the shadow... Wait, when the shadow is hit by the target... When the shadow is hit by the attacker's defense... Doesn't that just mean the same thing? Wait, doesn't that just mean the same thing? When the shadow is hit, the target's attack decreases by 2.5. And then when the shadow is hitting, I guess, the attacker... I think they could have worded this one a little bit better, not gonna lie, because they could have just said when the shadow is hit, the target's attack gets increased by 2.5 for 5 seconds, and their defense gets increased by 30% for 5 seconds, which is not... I'm assuming what they're saying. I'm assuming what they're saying basically is that whenever our boy Big Rock gets hit, the enemy who attacked him gets their attack reduced by 2.5 for 5 seconds, and their defense gets decreased by 30% for 5 seconds, which, I mean, that's not too bad, I guess. It's not too bad. It's okay. Not too bad. It kind of threw me off for a second, because I was like, just talking about some Woo, just talking about something else, but okay. There we go with our boy Big Rock. Kind of okay. I mean, 30% defense now is kind of cool, I guess. And we have our boy Igris here, you know, Igris, very, you know, we love our boy Igris here, very cool. I still need to work on him more, but I need to grab more of the shadows, right? So, what he gets? Lightning Crash. The user builds a massive electric charge and strikes down powerfully, releasing lightning waves to strike nearby enemies. Sounds pretty cool. Damage is, you know, kind of average, 296 of the user's attack. And then when the skill hits, it activates Paralyze effect, which stuns the person or the target for 1 second. So, okay, you know, nothing that crazy, but kind of decent, right? And then when the Shadow's critical hit rate and crit... Oh, the Shadow's critical hit rate and crit damage gets increased by 2.5. Okay, not too bad. So kind of like Barrier a little bit, but like, he's just more so like crit damage rate. I mean, yeah, you know, it's kind of decent. Nothing that crazy, but, you know, kind of decent. Kind of like an extra just filler if you want to have for fun kind of dude. Or if you want to maybe... I think, honestly, looking at so far, I think it's probably like Igris is more also the Monarch's Domain, one of those shadows you probably want to use for Monarch's Domain, because he's doing a lot of like damage basically, buffing himself doing more damage. Just like Blades here who's kind of doing the same thing. So I think someone like him, Igris, and Kaiso is more for that Monarch's Domain kind of like build where you want to have them on the front lines doing as much damage as quick as possible. I think that's what they're kind of going for with these guys, with their kits here. And then someone like Big Rock, someone like Serbi, Tusk, right? Yeah, Tusk technically, and Baru are more of the support, but also can do kind of good damage on their own. But mainly supporting and buffing Sun Jin-woo with the whole team, right? I think that's what they're kind of going for. Kind of two sets here, where one is more of supporting the team, but also doing decent damage, and one's more we're the ones who are dishing out all the damage, right? We're the ones who are trying to do as much damage as possible here, right? Alright, let's look at our boy Iron. Honestly, Iron has been pretty good with some of the buffs he's gotten. So he gets the shield, which makes sense, right? Because he has a big ass shield, right? So here's his first one, right? Alright, this is a lot. So an array of shields appears around the shadow to protect and enhance them. Okay. The does damage 465 of the user's attack, and when the user uses the skill, it creates a shield of protection. When this skill hits, it activates the defense decrease effect. Okay. A shield of protection. Shadow's damage taken within the area decreases by 30%. That's pretty big, actually. Okay. And super armor is activated. Okay, that's really good. The skill damage of shadows within the area increases by 10%. Okay, this is actually kind of huge. This is definitely okay. Yeah, so if you definitely want to run that like DPS Monarch domain or whatever it's called for having your shadows doing the ones that are doing the damage, I think you need Iron. I think you need Iron with this weapon because this is gonna make them do way more damage and also make them stay alive for a lot longer. Yeah, this is really good. Now for general, like if you want to use it for like Sun Jin-woo or just for your actual hunters, you're getting like you're getting the damage reduction, but you're not being able to really take advantage of those. Yeah, this is really huge. This is actually kind of crazy for shadows to do way more damage and survive for longer. That's really good. Alright, what's his other passive here? The shadow's HP gets increased by 4% for himself, and the shadow's shield acquisition 10. Okay, so basically he's able to be more of a tank, right? More of a tank here. Yeah, that is really good. Now it kind of sucks it's not for the team, but yeah, as you guys can see, and kind of how we see how the other shadows are going for, they're kind of leading towards two playstyles how you want to go with the shadows, right? I mean, yeah, that's really good. So yeah, if you want to run a more DPS Shadows Monarch domain build setup with the shadows, you're gonna need Iron on that team. You're gonna want him. He's gonna give you a lot of, but he's basically gonna be your support buffer for that team to keep everybody alive longer and give him more damage. That is really good. Really good. All right, last boy. We got Tank here. Very decent. We got a boy Tank. Alright, so just does some more damage, okay, alright, kind of sad, whatever. And then his buff here, Shadow's defense penetration rate increases by 2.5%, and Shadow's damage dealt to normal monsters increases by 8%, okay. This one, I think Tank is more of a whale kind of Shadow. I don't think any free-to-play should really build them right now, unless you have everybody else built up. Because this here is screaming, dailies get done quicker. If you're a whale, get him because you're a whale, and he'll help you do your dailies, random, simple grinding events done a lot quicker because the whole damage to normal monsters. So that's what Tank is here for. He's here if you're like a whale. He's here if you want to do your dailies a little bit faster. If you want to take down like normal mobs quicker, that's what this guy's for. You don't really need him. Yeah, Tank is definitely the worst one out of the whole list here, which is funny because he's at the very bottom. Definitely the worst one to focus on for the weapons. So I think right now we're looking at like Serbi number 1, and then I think it'd be Serbi number 1, I think Baru 2, and then I think after that, if you're going for like a Monarch domain with a Shadow build, then it'd be Iron would be like up there right after, and then maybe it'd be more like Serbi, Baru, Tusk, and then anybody else who you want. I guess Big Rock, because he does give the defense reduction of 30%, which is kind of huge. But yeah, other than that, everybody else is just kind of like whatever, I mean, they're still good, right? Like I said, like if you're going for like the DPS Shadow build, it's probably going to be like KCL, Iron, and then your choice of either Igris or Blades, whoever you're more of a fan of. And then Tank if you're just a whale, or if you just want to have your dailies faster, basically. And then Big Rock kind of like being the in-between where he's not really DPS focused because he's clearly more of like supporting the team, so he's able to decrease the damage here. So yeah, honestly, pretty good so far. So yeah, let's go ahead and get our boy Barrows though, because I'm definitely want to get my boy Barrow weapon here crafted. So we just need 20 of these. I don't know how many I can craft though right away. Looks like I can only craft 20. 500! So you need 500 of these to craft one weapon. That is actually rough. Damn, that kind of sucks a little bit. I'm still gonna do it, because I love my boy Beru here, but damn, that is tough. Oh, I think oops, I should have probably read this. This is 5, huh? Okay, maybe bought a little too extra right away. Maybe I bought a little too much, a little too quickly by accident. Yeah, I kind of bought a little too much. Oh well, whatever. I guess I have extra future investment ready to go. Oh, okay, yeah. So we do need more of these if you want to upgrade these passives. So yeah, so we can't upgrade the passive effects here, but we do need this new material, Abyssal Crystal, which is from Power Destruction or POW or POD, I think, and then Battlefield all the time. Okay, so it shouldn't be that hard, I think, to get. Okay, so and then it looks like we need 5 for each, and then it looks like it gets increased by 5 every time. Okay, actually, hold on. It goes to 5, and then on the third one, it goes significantly like up a lot more. Okay. So right now we have currently 30 and 5, right? Is that right? Is that what Bulgaria has right now currently? No, 15 and 2.5, right? And then when I upgrade it more to max, it goes up to 90% shadow healing given, and then 50% defense penetration. Plus he gets all these other extra stats. That's kind of good. Plus that's a significant amount of tech and precision. Yeah, this dude's weapon system is really cool. I just realized, if that's the case, right? That means this combustion's gonna be huge. This combustion's gonna be probably massive. This is probably we're probably looking at like a 30%, maybe higher combustion rate right here, for maybe even longer. And then for any other crazier passives, so that means Kaisel here is gonna do a butt ton of damage to bosses. This is probably gonna be very high because this jump is significant, right? This went from 15 healing to 90, right? That's pretty huge. Now, they could kind of like maybe kind of balance it a little bit, or maybe it doesn't go that huge for some of these other ones, but that's still pretty huge, right? It also means, okay, well, that one isn't pretty, so right? I mean, regardless, this is still really huge, alright? Really huge stuff here. Yeah, so make sure you guys on top of your shadows, make sure you guys are, you know, farming things out for your shadows here, getting them as leveled up as you can. Super worth it. I do think, though, probably it is best to get our boy Serby to general rank and then focus on him preferably. I probably should have done him before I went to Beru here. Also, I kind of spent a little too much by accident, but oh well, it happens. Hey, at least now you guys know, right? At least now you guys know, as long as you watch this video, right? So yeah, I do highly recommend though, probably do Serby first, because I think he's going to be the one that's going to help you the most. And then from there, I'd say probably Beru. And then from there, maybe Tusk. And then from at that point, go for whoever you want. Or if you want to go for that Shadow Monarch meta, because we're going to be able to choose a legendary tier. What is it? I forgot the name of it. These things, these blessing stones. You could do that. You could go that route completely, and it might be kind of good. The only thing is that it does take. It's going to probably take quite a bit of investment because you're going to have to build iron. You're gonna have to build Kaisel probably, and then you're gonna have to probably decide: do you want blades or do you want Icarus, and then go from there, right? So, yeah, very cool stuff there. Regardless, very excited for this. Very excited to, you know, do more. But yeah, besides that, the video is already super long. We're already hitting an hour here by accident. Hopefully, because it's now quite a bit here since we reduced it. We'll go the rest of this. We do have the part 2 of this event, I guess, or whatever. We do have some. Ooh, okay. So this is basically, I think you need 4 of these to craft like a new weapon. Basically, is what this is for. That's pretty cool. Okay, so kind of huge there. What else do we got? We have this. We have the Valentine's event here, so we got a free skin. We got some other runes or whatever skills, skill runes. So that's pretty good stuff there. Some accessories. So you know, kind of decent stuff on the Valentine's event. We have a capsule event, which you can get a weapon for Choi. Don't get the weapon for Choi. Get the weapon for Kanae. Get the weapon for Kanae. And then what else? We have Kanae's growth event, which same thing. Choose Kanae's weapon. Trust me, you don't need choice. And it looks like that's about it for the most part, I think. Oh, almost right, almost. There is a couple more things, right? Real quick here, we gotta cover. Where is it? WBL. WBL. We got the new boss. I'm pretty sure, right? The hard mode. So yeah, you know, probably it's, you know, time to get on this. You know, I'm pretty sure you're already here, but you know, with the hard mode, you know, If you're able to beat hard mode, good to go. I don't think I'm anywhere near ready for this because I definitely need to farm up cores, and I've been lacking on cores and farming and lacking on the simulation gate, which would help buff up my account a lot more. I've just been super lazy about the game. But I'm also more casual, right? I'm a casual with the game, so that's kind of also why. I think we do have new guild boss, I think already? I'm pretty sure? Let me check. Let me check real quick. Just double check guild boss. Oh, we got a cutscene. Oh, okay. I didn't realize we had a cutscene for the guild boss here. Oh, alright. Oh yeah, because this is the new guild boss, the Ant Queen. So she's now available to fight, I guess. Oh, she's ready to fight me. Oh yeah, because I think we did just the reset, right? So, yeah, I guess this is possible too, right? So yeah, we have a new boss. I think she gives more rewards too, for coins or whatever. So yeah, have fun with this. I did hear Kanae is very good against this boss, so that should be pretty fun. And then it looks like it's tied to this as well, a little bit, I think. And then I think there might be something in the shop here. I think, maybe not. I guess not. I did want to say one more thing though. Actually, I'm going to buy these because I can play these now. Let me go ahead and say one more thing. You do kind of want to be in a guild now, guys. You kind of want to be in a guild. You want to try to get that free skin from the new WBL stuff. You kind of want to be in a guild now because, one thing, if you're in a guild, you get these buffs here. But the, oh, that's interesting. I know we'll swap like that. But the other reason is because if you want to get the new skins for the WBL stuff, you have to, if I remember correctly, they did mention you to be in a guild to be able to, you know, get the chance of being able to get the skin. So if you guys are trying to grind for this, join a guild, try to join a good one, and then have fun grinding this event, trying to get hard mode, right? So have fun with that. Alright, and then with that, I think that should probably cover it. I might have missed a couple things here and there, but I'm pretty sure I covered like everything. This video is already super long. Maybe a little bit longer than I meant for it to be. I'm just checking to see if there's anything I maybe missed here, but I'm pretty sure I got everything. I could want to new shadow, but I guess maybe they're waiting a little bit until maybe later to release that shadow. But yeah, I think that should hopefully cover everything. Oh, I get battle pass here. There's a new outfit for Charlotte. If you guys are interested in that, I don't really care about the outfit, to be honest. Alright, guys. I want to make this like quick, like little in between section whenever I put this in the video. Damn, this video's gonna long already. But I wanted to talk about this real quick. So, from PW, whatever. You know how I was talking about earlier how for the shadows to upgrade the weapons or whatever, right? To get the new passives to get those upgraded, you need this material, right? So I just kind of logged in. I got 3. So let's say we get maybe about 3 from doing these, maybe a bit more or less, give or take from what we look like, from what it looks like here. So yeah, so I got 3 from my runs here. I don't know where we can see if we get how much we get on average, but as you can see, is my rank here. My rank was 53, and then my group rank was 51. So from around that's where I got my 50, or I got my 3 of those pieces there. I think there should be. Oh, it might be these boxes, right? These boxes, yeah. So looks like these boxes give you about 3, the purple ones, and then the gold tier ones give you about 3 as well. So it looks like about average weekly would maybe get about 3 or so a week. So I just keep that in mind that it's gonna probably take a little while, you know, to grind those up. And it looks like there's only, yeah, those things are only in the purple box. So yeah, gotta make sure you just get the up to like what is it? 1,801,000 power here, whatever, for fighting. For PW, POW, so you can grab these pistol crystals to help you guys out. And also, I will show you guys this new WBL, but like literally my team does not build up for this at all, so I can't really show you guys this. But yeah, you know, it's available for you guys to do, so that's there. I don't think there's anything else other than that, but yeah, basically for the most part, there's also the new guild boss too. I'll be honest, I just run mine on daily, or on auto, and just kind of let it do its own thing, so it shouldn't be too bad though, shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, with that being said, went on to the rest of the video. It's the same thing from last year, because we're here from last year. Same thing, you know, get the missions here, get the check-in rewards here, mini games, you know, simple stuff, right? I guess it's a little bit different, but, you know, same thing basically, right? Same thing. But yeah, I'm heading on out, so hope you guys have fun. There's a lot of content in the game, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of the shadows, like mine. Anyways, I will not be heading out. Take care, guys, and peace.